Hey everybody, it is Radley here with the Angelic weather report for March 3rd through the 9th of 2024. Now, as we've been doing recently, we will be working with my new deck that comes out this week on March 5th, Animal Guides Tarot cards. And so we will be pulling 4 cards from Animal Tarot cards for the general energy that we're experiencing this week. Now, it's not so much that it's an order or not so much that it's a thing of this happens, then that happens, but it's all the different kinds of energies that you're going to be experiencing. Now, to help you out with that energy for each particular card, I'm pulling another card from Angel Wisdom Tarot cards, and that card is to help you know what archangel can help you work with the energy of that particular card. So, without further ado, let's have a look at the cards. So here we have the 4 cards from Animal Guides Tarot cards that have the energy for the week, and the 4 cards from Angel Wisdom Tarot cards that have the 4 cards that show us what archangel to work with each particular card. So we start out this week with a big thing, life experience. Life experience reads, important changes are coming into your life that will require you to take action. Don't hesitate to move in new directions. You know what is right for you. Now, this card is ruled by the cuckoo bird. Now, the cuckoo bird has long been held that it shows up to herald important changes coming into your life. It's known for its unusual song, and instead is to announce new directions so that you won't be caught unaware. They are relatively slow-moving, graceful birds, and if you pay attention to their appearance in your life, including in your card readings, you can also arrange for an easier and smoother transmission. Or transition, I should say. Dismissing them might bring about more abrupt, unexpected, and challenging changes. So when a cuckoo bird flies across your path, you can count on shifts that are sudden and expansive. So let's go ahead and have a look at what archangel we might be wanting to work with in this particular case, and it's Haniel. Haniel. And so Archangel Haniel is the archangel that comes to us from the standpoint of our intuitive senses, our psychic abilities, women's issues. And so we're being basically told that if big changes are happening, that we should trust our divine guidance. The next energy that we're going to be experiencing is 9 of Earth. 9 of Earth. And so it says, your success has brought you financial security and the reward of much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business or self-employment opportunity that will be very successful. So this is a card that comes to us when it's basically saying, hey, you know what? You have been doing a good job. You really have been. And maybe it's time to just take a break. Even if you aren't necessarily feeling like you're super financial secure, it can still be a moment for you to take a second and think, well, what have I accomplished and how can I be grateful and how can I be honoring of the things that I have basically accomplished so far. This card is ruled by a ragdoll. Now, ragdoll cats are so named due to their ability to loosely hang like a ragdoll when picked up. These very gentle, non-rowdy, calm cats are just as happy following you around as they are hanging out in a warm spot of sunshine. This is a kitty who just wants to enjoy the finer things in life and can be symbolic of creating a beautiful home or office. Ragdoll kittens mature into quite large house cats, simulating your ability to bring prosperity and abundance into your life. So let's see what kind of energy we should be working with the 9 of Earth. And we have the Chariot, which really does relate very well. And the Chariot is ruled by Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron is here to help us to feel grounded, to stay focused. And Metatron is also known for manifesting, as well as being the archangel that can help us in our standpoint of time warping. If we need time to go faster, if we need time to go slower, then Metatron can help us with that. Our next card is the 6 of Earth, the 6 of Earth. And this card reads, your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or receive a grant or scholarship in return for these blessings. Be sure to share the wealth and with others through donations of time and money to reputable charities. So this is a card that basically talks about, in a way, money that sort of falls from the sky. So we kind of love that, but it also says, share the wealth, pass it forward. Now it's really interesting because now we have transformation. This is another version of the card that was the cuckoo card. Both are tower cards, and this is Shamuel. And this makes a lot of sense because Archangel Shamuel is the eyes of God, has the ability to help us to find what we're looking for, but also helps us to find peace. Now, the Six of Earth is ruled by the kiwi. The kiwi is a flightless bird that lives in New Zealand, and they have very powerful sense of smell, so they represent having a good nose for the truth. This is relevant to the Six of Earth in that this card asks that you research to make sure that your contributions are made to reputable and honest people or institutions. Kiwis also lay the largest eggs relative to their body size of any bird. And because of this, they symbolize an opportunity for you to give generous gifts to those who are less fortunate. So let's have a look at that last card, and it is Seven of Water. Seven of Water ruled by the Maine Coon kitten. And this card says it's time to stop procrastinating and to make a decision so that you can move forward with a priority. If you need to do more research, then do so, but don't overthink the situation. Listen to your heart. Maine Coon cats are beloved because they are super sweet and smart and they're adorable, and they're also huge, which is sort of interesting because also known to get really big are Ragdoll cats. So we're looking at energy that's kind of big this week, which is really reflected in all of this. And so, among their most notable features is that they've got big ears and big paws. And so, do you need to hear some sage advice to help you make the decision that you're putting off? If some legwork is called for to get the additional information necessary, then Maine Coons are known for having water repellent fur, and water symbolizes emotion. So, are you thinking too much about your decision? And you should be listening to your feelings instead. And so let's have a look at who we are working with. And I love that we are working with Archangel Raguel. And Raguel is the archangel of justice, but also the archangel of helping us to find the right people to help us with things. He is known as the friend of God. And so as the friend of God, he can help us to bring people into our lives who can open doors for us, help us to meet the right person if you are looking for the right consultant or the right tutor for your child. Raguel is the right person. So the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to pull some cards for you guys that are just for your personal questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 4 cards. And so I want you to think of right now a question that you would like your own answer to. You think of this as a card that is being pulled just for you. And so what question would you like to have answered right now? So you think about that, and I am going to shuffle these cards. I'm just folding back in the ones that we just used. And I'm going to use angel wisdom for this. So think of a question. Okay, so again, so I'm going to pull 4 cards, and I have no idea what these cards are. But what I want you to do is I want you to think, and let me show you the cards. So what I want you to do is I want you to think, do you feel called to card number 1 as your answer? Card number 2 is your answer. Card number 3 is your answer, or card number 4 as your answer. So which one do you feel called to? 1, 2, 3, or 4? If you were called to card number 1, then your answer is the Hermit, the Hermit. And this card talks about the energy that time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others, speak out, or become a spiritual mentor. So it can be searching for a mentor, or it can be becoming a mentor. If you were drawn to card number 2, it's Five of Earth. And Five of Earth is a card that talks about negative thinking. It talks about lack, fears surrounding money, any of those kinds of things. And so if you're feeling that, this card asks you to get your mind together, to get your thoughts together, and to think more positively. And Sandalphon is the archangel on this, and he can help you with that. Card number 3 is Three of Fire. We love that. This is planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, knowing that your ship is going to come in. And the fourth card is Two of Water. It's a card I really particularly love. It is about falling in love and romance and those kinds of things, but it's also about not giving up on people. If you are in a situation where you think that might be something that is about it, it's like thinking about reconsidering that. Okay, so that's it. That is our angelic weather report for the week of March 3rd through the March 9th. I have got a new video series. It's live, it's free. It's called The Three Keys to Magical Transformation. It starts on March 5th, coincidentally, the same day that Animal Guides comes out. So if you'd like to sign up for that, again, it's free and it's live. We'd love to see you there. It's you can go to radleyvalentine.com/magic to sign up. So that's it, guys. I will see you next week.